something. Tell me what you been saying.
Well, we were talking relationship, but we're talking about real estate now.
Okay.
So investing in yourself, yes.
Okay. Well, he can edit easily.
This motherfucker making me work more. But yo, listen. All right. So look.
Editing is real.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
everybody. What's going down? We are back. Cocktails and Intellect podcast. I am your boy, YoungC.a.u.s.e, the man that they love to hate, but they shake his hand anyway. And this is so true until this day. Anyway, got my beautiful host over here.
The Ziggalicious.
The
girl that they love to love, but they don't shake her hand.
Here we go. And this is true till this day. All right. Yeah, so, I mean, we just chopping it up today. You know what I mean? Regular episode, just doing the damn thing. We got a special guest in the building. And
we have.
Ziggy, yes, do your damn thing.
Let me do my thing. Okay. So, this is my friend. I've known her for so many years. We started out connecting on her babysitting my son, and things have progressed. How long have we known each other? At least 9 years.
Oh, yeah, 10 to 11
Because he was a baby when I started bringing him to you.
Yeah.
Just real quick, disclaimer. Till this day, ladies and gentlemen, I continue to find out that this woman knows a bunch of motherfuckers that I know, and this is like she don't say shit, and I'm just like, wait, what?
You have no idea.
Anyway, continue.
And we have grown. I have grown in other directions. She has grown in other directions. And recently, she's selling my house. She's my favorite realtor.
Thank you.
So say hi to your favorite realtor, Mrs. Tally Washington.
Thank you so much for having me.
I can't remember which one was the hand clap one. Hold on 1 second. No, that wasn't it. God damn it. I'm looking for the hand clap.
You
Relax.
fired.
There we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, I haven't used that shit in God knows how long. But anyways, yes. Welcome to the show.
There's like a new wave of realtors now. They're all like sexy and pretty. And if you don't have a realtor like that, like,
why, thank you.
get a new one.
I think that they're also low key. I think that realtors are actual crime lords. You guys are like gangsters.
Drug lords?
No, just gangsters.
Okay.
The real estate industry is gangster as fuck.
Yeah. Bro. She has told me some stuff that she's had to do, and I was like, okay.
I can pull it out the bag if I have to, but I like to keep it cute.
If she
be the most dangerous ones out this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's get right into this, because she is a specialist in real estate, and I think that more black people should start to acquire real estate, and a lot of them are afraid, and they don't think that they can.
Most definitely.
I don't know. Well, see, do you think that they don't think that they can, or is it that
I know they don't think that they can. And most people are qualified. If you work full time and you've been working for the past 2 years full time, you qualify to buy your own piece of America. Okay? And so, to Tally, what do you think is the first step for African Americans, the young, up-and-coming families, whatever, to start acquiring their own real estate?
But wait, before we go there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Liquor Library and Wine Market.
Absolutely.
131 North Orange Avenue.
Do the hand clap now.
You know what I mean? Oh, right, yeah.
For Liquor Library.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
131 North Orange Avenue, the Liquor Library and Wine Market between Jefferson and Washington. Come check them out. I mean, it's dead ass a library of liquor. Yeah.
Very good.
And yeah, they sponsored
Cheers.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good.
Word. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get my little Cavassier.
He moved fast.
Because yes.
We got a little Henny slush.
Henny slush.
A little Henny slush.
Ziggy, would you like some as well?
Yeah, you can put me some.
She's like, fuck it, might as well.
Grazie.
All right.
Grazie.
That's good? All right, bet. So, yeah, man. Yeah, so back to the question you have. Yeah.
What do you think is the first step to African Americans actually owning their own properties, owning their own homes, and acquiring real estate?
Ziggy, you touched on it. It's a decision. It's vision. You have to make a plan and decide that you want to become a homeowner. Because everybody can do it, but we don't see our people doing it. We see a lot of people renting.
Yes. We only think we can rent.
Because you don't know anyone who owns a home. Have we been educated on the process?
That is it. Exactly.
Have we been educated on the process?
No.
When you bought your home, were you educated on
Absolutely
the process?
not. And I was actually discouraged by someone.
Yeah, because someone that doesn't have a home.
Okay.
Right? Because anyone who has a home knows it's attainable.
Yep.
It's just goal setting and mindset.
Okay.
Right.
Why? Well, hold on. Before we go there, why is all right? I feel the way I feel about real estate because I was almost there. I just happened to miss the test to take it because I was dead ass
to be a realtor.
Yes, I was there.
You were.
I literally missed the final test.
Really?
There's no missing the test. You take it over.
No. It was a deadline for me to take it.
Oh.
And I missed it.
But then you still just take it over.
What do you mean take it over? I never took the first. What do you mean?
Take the
Just
course.
schedule to take it again.
Take it again.
Oh, go ahead and pay all that
Do
money
it
again.
again.
Do all the yeah, I got that.
you'll
Yeah,
get
I
it
got
back
that. Yeah,
after
I
the
get
first
that. I
sale.
get that.
You
I
got
get
it.
that. Well, what I'm saying is this: why is it that all right, you got friends and family members that are in this real estate industry, right? And I see that they don't tend to want to hand down the information. Almost like, yeah, well, I had to pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the same thing. When you can give the fucking keys right to your friend or your family member so they can go ahead and get in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Ziggy were just talking about this. So a lot of time when we acquire things or people acquire things, they tend to think they're on a higher level instead of being genuine and helping people. There's enough information, there's enough resources to sharpen each other. So a lot of people like me as a realtor because I take the time out to educate them.
Definitely.
Someone just said, oh, I want to be a realtor. I said, give me a card, I'll help you. Because it's not my competition, but it could be my brother in real estate. You know, he could refer me to someone, or he might change his mind and be like, well, that woman helped me. So I like to see everyone win. So that's the biggest thing in real estate. Like,
that's the thing
people in life. I
was doing my thing with the real estate, John. I mean, like I said, I passed everything with flying colors. I just didn't take the state.
The last test.
The last one, the official John, right? And somebody else that I knew was actually getting into it, and she was like, "Yo, oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do." I mean, she's tight on money. And I said, "Yo, here, take this book." Gave her my whole shit. You know them books, you gotta pay for them shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gave that
for
shit to
sure.
her, and she passed the fucking test with flying colors. Now
That's
she's
awesome.
a realtor. So I feel like I gave back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Absolutely.
Sure. And you
What's
can
up?
go back and still do it because the first time I didn't pass my test the first time. My instructor told me the way to study. I said, well, I don't study like that. I should do it like this. He was like, no, I'm telling you how to do it. He'd been in it 20 years. So I said, okay, I'm going to listen to my instructor. I didn't pass. So I said, I have my bachelor's degree. I said, okay, well, I'm going to study like I know I'm supposed to study. I study, and I passed it easy. But you
Okay.
have to know what you know, no different than any college test. It's not just having a basic understanding. You have to take the time out to understand all content because they're going to give you
can't
a
just
best answer
fly
and they're
through
going to
it.
give you a good answer, and you got to choose the best answer. So a lot of the time, it's just really mastering what's in the book
Oh.
and really knowing what they're saying in the book to keep you out of jail as a realtor because it's just laws. It's not really real estate. They're not teaching you how to be a realtor when you're studying
Yeah,
for real
it's
estate.
just laws.
It's all the laws behind how to keep you out of jail as a realtor by not being a criminal, being honest, integrity, who ran, the whole real estate program, how it came about, and all the information that
a lot of
keep
math
you out
shit
of jail.
too. A lot of math shit.
Yeah, which you can find out on YouTube. Tony Messa teaches it, and when I went on YouTube, he taught me the problems, and they were the same problems on the test. Tony Messa. So
Bet.
YouTube
Boom.
definitely helps
Look
you
at
pass that test.
Tony, you just got a shout out from Cocktails and Intellect podcast right
Yeah,
here.
it
definitely
works. Someone
did.
shared that information with me, and it definitely works.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
I love to share information. I love to do. Some people don't. Like, we have the crab in a bucket mentality
Because
kind of in our community.
we were taught to be against each other as black people because they didn't want us to be smart enough.
Stronger together.
They didn't want us to be smart enough to be on their level to compete, which we don't have to compete.
Right. I feel
But
like
that's what we were
if
taught to
there's
compete.
if there's more black people, minorities in general, right? Well, let's just say black folk for example, because that's what
For
it
now,
is. You know what I
yes.
mean? So if there's more of us with this type of skill set, and we came together,
To help more of us.
When we come together,
right,
that's
when.
what we're doing. Yeah.
Because can't you, like, at some point, you can actually start a firm, right? A whole firm
She's
of
going
realtors.
to.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm right
Yeah.
now currently doing my broker's license.
Okay, bet.
Yeah,
right. And once you
yeah.
do that,
I wasn't going to tell
black
nobody.
girl
no, well, you just did right on camera. So
I was waiting till
tell
I
us
passed
about
my
that. Tell us
test.
about that. What made you want to do that? It was your idea or the reason why you wanted to do it? The fact that you wanted to have more realtors under this umbrella that you have in your mind that's more about the black community? Is that what that is?
Well, me as an individual, it's not about being a boss to me. It's about helping people. So initially, I decided to become a broker because my broker wasn't allowing me to progress in my career. She wanted to keep me just there.
And with you knowing that, you like, I'm gonna do that shit that he do, and I'm not gonna do what he did.
No, I actually got a better opportunity to be in like a luxury real estate firm because they see my talent.
Right.
And she wouldn't let me go without sharing. Like, she was going to take over all my contracts that I have, which was well over $1 million.
Means taking all your money.
It's a
she was going to take
business.
Yeah.
And I thought she was really my friend. And she decided, I brought her all these gifts to let her know I was leaving. And she's like, yeah, no. I was like,
my brother thought DTP was his friend too when he wanted to leave.
Yeah. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
No,
so
shots fired.
It definitely
I'm
set
just
me
saying,
back.
in business, it's business.
Yes.
Before anything else.
It set me back to being an entrepreneur, like I used to run the daycare and everything, to I'm going to run my own stuff. That way I can grow my business with more like-minded people to help others. So that's how I became,
dope.
I love it.
To be a broker.
That's dope. Yeah. You're making me want to get back in the real estate game. And
you can do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Can.
Why not?
I mean, I know.
Yeah, just take the test.
I mean,
and do it. You got it.
Yeah, I should. Because I'll be a gangster ass motherfucking real estate agent. Like,
you're going to be one. Yes.
I'm just saying.
But as a client who has bought a house and now selling a house, what I look for most is a realtor that is informative.
Thank you.
Because we have to, if the person who's buying or selling a house doesn't know the process, they're going to be like, every day they're going to have like anxiety. Like, oh my God, what's going on?
Even when you know the process.
Even when you know, I've been through this whole process before. But sometimes I still call Tally and I'm like,
Tally,
what's
I need
going
more
on?
information. I was like, there's no information, but let's talk.
You'll just tell me you don't have any more information.
We're still waiting for the loan to go through.
Right. So, and she told me, all you need to worry about is your money being put in your account. I'm like, I know, but it's tough.
Yeah, I know. The process of waiting.
Be informative. Walk them through every single step, especially the first time somebody's bought a house. Walk them through every single step. Explain every single step because it's very important.
Yes.
Because you can you can stress a client out to where they like, fuck this house, fuck all of that because it's too stressful. So,
and how do you know you're making the right decision if you don't have all the facts? And how do you feel comfortable making the biggest decision of your life, investment-wise, if someone's not taking the time out to educate you on your options, the process, and just giving you the patience you need to invest properly?
Right.
I agree.
It's important.
Let me ask you a question. When it comes down to, because it's almost sad to me, the amount of people that are just so content with just paying rent. All right?
That's what they know.
What is the first piece of information that you could give to any of our brothers and sisters in the community out there to get themselves
transition.
To transition that mind state? Like, what's the first step? Because people they feel hopeless because they were trained to do certain things in life.
This is life. This is how your life is supposed to go.
What is the first thing that we can do to get ourselves in a position to own a home eventually?
It's always mindset. You just have to, anything in life that you really want, you have to visualize it, write it down, and make a goal. And as far as getting a home, you call me. First. I'll go ahead and do all that. But no, seriously, that is a serious thing. But you do want someone educated to walk you through the process.
Absolutely.
Not me, but you can go through anybody that you know. I wouldn't recommend calling someone on a sign that you don't know. I wouldn't recommend going through Zillow and just picking a random
they're not going to care.
agent. No, they're only caring about, well, I won't
the
say
check.
only because there are some people that are good on Realtor.com and Zillow. But it's always good to have a reference. It's like your child. You don't want to just go to a daycare that no one knows nothing about and you're investing all this. You're investing your baby with someone you don't even know nothing about,
and
no
money.
References, and you have zero knowledge about them.
But see, I'm talking about like that's
things
all great,
will
but
convince them.
we're not even convinced. Like what
change their
advice
mindset?
what advice can you give as far as how to get themselves in a situation to be able to get into a home?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
is
the
it
biggest thing-
is it like is this
biggest
credit
thing-
core that?
No,
No.
it's not even credit.
The biggest thing to purchase a home, if I was going to lend you some money, I'm not going to lend you some money without a job.
Okay,
so you gotta have a job.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah. I can
Steady.
You gotta have a
Job stability.
You have to have a job. Like people call me, I can help them with their credit in 3 months. I have a great guy named Michael. He's my credit guy, and he's repeatedly shown me that he can get someone from 450 to 700 in some months.
I need his number.
How much?
Yes. I think he charges like $100 a month. Don't quote me on that. But he
can get that done in 3 months?
Yeah, it depended on what you got going on. One,
some people are good at this.
He dispute things. I had 18 things on my credit. I'm not proud of that. But I had 18 things on my credit. I disputed it myself and got them all off. So a lot of people don't know because they're not educated.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So that's the easy part.
That's the information I'm saying. Like simple things like that.
I can educate you on credit in one phone call.
But credit is not. Credit shouldn't hold you back.
No.
If you work and you're consistently in a worker, if you had a job for the last year and a half, 2 years, go get you a house. Because they will help you with everything else. They'll help you with your credit. They will help you with
down payment
everything.
Assistance.
Yes.
You can negotiate your closing costs.
All that.
So
if you work, you can buy a house.
Yes. The biggest thing is job stability. They want to know that if they gave you a $200,000 loan, you're going to work consistently to pay back that loan.
Yep.
So I feel so bad for people who call me that want to buy a house and they don't have job stability, but they're a great person. They don't have job stability. They might not be in their career yet. You know, or they may not think that they can make $30,000 a year. They might only have a job paying $10 to $12 a year. You can get a job making $30,000 a year. You just have to have the mindset to say, "Hey, okay, I'm going to aim for this to get what I want."
Shout out to my man Schmitty in the background with the insomnia cookies. You know what I mean? Pat, my guy.
I will say this: if this will help push people to go ahead and try to own their own home. I was renting a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo for $1,100 a month. When I bought a home, I bought a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, but I renovated it since then. And my mortgage was $756 a month. And I had like at least 1/4 of an acre of a yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you own, you decrease your overhead drastically. And if you want to build wealth, reducing your overhead is the very first step. You have to make more than you pay out every month.
And not to mention, when you own a home, that's actually right now, I'm 43, that's the best investment I made.
And you get a tax write-off. So it's like having a third kid.
Yes, every year you get a tax write-off. And most importantly, I have over $100,000 in equity in my home.
I bought my house with equity in it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So if I wanted to sell my home, I would
need to know more about equity.
That's
a whole nother podcast.
It's an investment though.
Right. So
planning
what does equity mean? So somebody that's watching this right now and they feeling when you say something like, "Oh, equity," what the hell is that for the people?
It's like money in your back pocket.
Yeah, it's
that you didn't even pay for.
So so I purchased my home, for example, for $135,000, $139,000, something of that sort, many years ago, and currently it's worth $250,000.
Why?
Because of everything going up. The homes are going up. You guys see the rent going up.
Inflation, and also probably the
market.
Her investing in her home, which has probably raised the value of that home.
I really
also.
haven't.
You
really haven't, but when you're
she,
investing in a property, the location matters. And I didn't know that
Schools.
much, even though no one educated me. The location mattered because of my kids. So I made sure I was in a good school zone, in the area that I'm comfortable in.
Same.
And because I chose a good area, and I have a very small home, but I chose a good area, it's worth more than that same house that may be in a not so great area. So that matters too when picking a house. Like, you don't want to be the best house in your neighborhood because, you're going to cap how much that home is going to be worth. But if you pick a house, you don't want to be the worst either because they're going to look at you like, oh, you're bringing down our property value.
Yes. Here's a good example of what equity is, because I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if they understand. So, like, I bought my house. I bought my house at like $120,000. But the value of the property with the government, the Seminole County, was $135,000. So I had $15,000 that was mine just because I paid way less than what it was actually worth. So if I had to go get a surgery, or if I wanted to redo my house, or if I wanted to I needed a car, I could go get a loan for $15,000 from anybody because I own that much of the house. Like I could take that loan out and use that money to invest in something.
Did you
else.
do
like
that?
Refinance.
No.
Wow.
So that's why it's worth a lot more. I paid money out of my pocket to redo my house. So no, I didn't even dip in on the equity.
It's best to leave it alone unless you have a strong strategic plan to make.
Because you'll have 2 mortgages.
Yeah.
Right.
Or your mortgage will just go up.
Or so no, I didn't use the equity, but you have that if you need it. Like say my son needed a surgery that I couldn't pay for. It was $10,000.
Yeah, of
I could go
course.
get a loan for $10,000 on my house and pay for that surgery.
Yes.
That's what equity is.
There's so many different aspects to this shit, like that people just don't know about.
And we
man.
don't have.
That's why we're talking about it. Correct.
Jay-Z said we always lose because we never had the tools.
There we go. I was just about to chime in on that.
Yeah.
Do you think that they should probably things like this should be fundamental in schools?
For sure.
No.
Hold on. Look about how to invest, banking, and about real estate. That should be we shouldn't have to go and pay for a class to find out how to be a realtor or find out how to buy or sell a home. That should be education from Jump Street. But they do this on purpose.
Yeah, because they only want a certain class to win.
Right, exactly.
That's exactly my point.
This is the type of shit that should be in our schools all day.
Including
we think
credit.
Financial classes.
Credit's the fucking main one.
Yeah.
What?
I agree.
Credit is power.
But it's not, because then the government's going to fall, because then we don't need them for every single thing. We don't need social programs.
Yeah,
we don't need food stamps. We don't need everything that they have to. We don't need their safety if we get to have our own guns in our own house.
But we can change that. We can change that.
No, you cannot.
We can change that.
Oh, we can teach each other.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then the more education
Look
out
like
there,
she's
the
getting
more
her broker's
tools.
license, right?
Yes.
Every black broker every black realtor need to go work for her.
She could, listen, right now, you can make a whole nonprofit fucking organization and teach a class to a black community.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And the government will pay for that. Now you got the government paying for you to teach our kids.
But let me tell you something.
That they should be taught in school.
You know what's not popular with most of America, most of the African American community? The things that we're trying to teach them. You know what is popular? Going to buy Versace bags.
Or some
going to buy Lamborghinis. Okay, so we can do this shit all day, and I learned this from somebody.
Their body done.
Yeah, that's what they value.
I've met women who've gotten their body done multiple times.
Down payment on the house,
and do not have a home.
Live with their mama. I know so many
mother.
girls who live with their mama with a cold ass body.
And I'm not talking about you in a negative way. Those who are watching, it's just our mindset and what we are taught.
The priorities are
is not in line with
I agree.
Making it when you're older. Because we're all going to be older at some point.
Absolutely.
I want to ask my man. My man's in the background, like I said, my man Smith. Because I think you and I actually spoke about the whole housing thing and getting into a home. Why do you think it is that we wait so late? I mean, we're at the age where we should have probably already had this established. A lot of white folks already have this established by the age of 25.
Like 23, 24, they buying houses.
Why is it in your mind that we're so late in the game on establishing a foundation, a home?
We're not taught.
Sometimes.
Not given, they took it.
Smitty, let me answer this. So he's saying that there is generation wealth.
Yes.
I saw a statistic that 90% of people that are rich, it was not
that way.
It's not.
They got it out
but
the
let
mud.
me tell you, when it comes to credit and buying a home, what they don't teach us is credit lines. So the reason why they're able to purchase a home at 25 is while they're in college or as soon as they become 18 years old, their parents put them on their credit cards. They do not give them the credit card. They do not have access to the credit card, and it doesn't hurt their score at all to put them on that credit card. But a manager at Wells Fargo told me every Caucasian, they do this for their children. But how many parents know that in the black community?
They don't teach you that.
They don't know that. So I taught my daughters that And they have better credit than me right now. They do because of education.
Absolutely.
And
it
because
matters.
they've been establishing credit since they were 18. One's 25 and one's 19. And I put them on trade lines. I've given them the tools they need for credit building. And it's a mindset thing. It's an educational thing. And a lot of people don't know. I could still put you right now on my credit card and you will adopt my credit score for that card and it wouldn't hurt me at all because I wouldn't give you the card. It's only going to benefit your credit score. So if you know one person out there who's willing to say, hey, I'm going to add you as an authorized user to my credit card, then that's going to build your credit score up 100 points. 75, 100 points.
Wow.
You will adopt that history for that one credit card. If they had it for 10 years, my best friend just did that for me because I'm trying to get to the 800s like her. So she had as a card for 10 years with zero balance. Has to have a low balance. And she added me as an authorized user. Because
and now
she
you
wants
have
to
that.
see me
But
win.
don't you have to spend? Don't you have to spend?
You don't have to.
I thought they needed to see some type of activity on
Oh
that
yeah,
credit
she had
card.
activity for sure. She has activity. She just
It could be
paid
something
it
as
off.
low as like, all right, I just
10%.
paid.
10%.
Never use
$50
more
for
than
gas.
30% on your credit
Yeah,
card.
but 10% is where they like to see you at. They want to see you at 10%, at least using it. A zero balance isn't the best balance. I did discuss that with her. They want to see it at like 10%.
Now,
because
when you say that, what you mean? Like, so let's say the credit card limit is $5,000, right? Just for example.
Yeah.
They want to see you have $5,000 of credit.
So 500.
They want to see you spend some money.
yeah, because they get interest on
but
that.
no, but hold on. But how much? I have a $5,000 limit. How much should I spend?
You could spend what you want, but when you're gonna pay that off,
Right.
Don't
So,
and you
don't
wanna
spend
keep
any
it-
more than 30%.
you want to keep it lower than 30%.
all right. So,
But
spend
you don't want
So
it
try
zero
for
balance
20%.
if you're trying to grow your if you're trying to grow your credit. You don't want it zero balance because in order for them to give you more credit to build your credit,
It has to
they want to
benefit
see
both.
they want to see you spending money on their card where
And
you're an
paying it
asset
off.
to them.
Yeah.
right. But so, all right. So let me ask you
If you
this
have a $500 credit card, never spend more than like $100 and always pay it right off.
Yeah.
Oh, so all right. So that
Or
was
leave
the
$10 on there because you want to have something on there to show them that you are being responsible with paying it off and you're an active user. They want you to be an active user to pay the interest to build their business. It's a
Right.
business for them.
Absolutely.
So they want you to be an asset to their business, but you don't want to overspend and then be
But
a
when they
liability.
report, they're definitely an active business, but when they report, they still got to report this card good.
Yeah. And it's going to help your credit score for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's going to help you more building your credit if you have something
And you
on your
pay
credit.
on it.
Yeah.
So then you can establish 100% payment history. You had payment
That's
history,
essential.
payment history, and I think the amount that you use, or maybe payment history and amount you use are 60% of your credit.
Yeah.
So that's
Or
why
how long you've had the card.
Yes,
They want to see you
and
have
the longevity
it for,
of the card.
yeah,
yes.
they want to see you have it for 5 years and older.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely helps build your credit also.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Very educational, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Very
and
educational.
you know,
we
it's
want to
important.
see y'all win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's important for all people to invest and get real estate. Like right now, I push everyone towards buying a home if they can because the interest rates are so low. They were all the way down to 2.9%. They're starting to go back
That's
up.
crazy.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's at 3.5. So I tell people, I think Florida's like New York, California. It's going to get super expensive. Everybody's
It's
waiting for
popular
houses
here.
to go down.
Yep.
They're not going down, guys.
You don't think they're going to go down?
No.
Okay.
It's Florida.
So I gotta
Even
go
people
and
from
get in.
California is moving here. Arizona, New York.
California's trying to
Everyone's
charge
moved here.
people to move out.
Yes.
People tired of y'all.
Yes.
Can't nobody afford to live there.
My opinion, the house is not going down. It's not going down, and they're not going to see everybody going foreclosure either. They're going to have a program to fix this
Absolutely.
because they don't want to see everyone crash.
Because then that's a lot of work for them.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but then there'll be a lot of homeless people. Those people won't be able to even
Yeah.
afford an apartment.
So
once
this
they
is
lose
what
their house.
this is what I would like for you to tell everybody.
Wait, before she does that,
Okay.
we got to pay our sponsors. We got to pay the bills.
We love our
will be
sponsors.
Right back. All right, listen, it's getting real juicy with the real estate talk educational
with
John.
us.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we'll be right
yeah.
back. Hey, what's going down? It's your boy Young Cause, a man that they love to hate, but they shake his hand anyway. Listen, I need y'all to get yourselves directly to the Liquor Library and Wine Market, the official sponsors of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. Listen, located at 131 North Orange Avenue between Washington and Jefferson, Suite 102. Check it out now. Come get your liquor, your wines, and your spirits. You heard?
Welcome back.
Sound is recorded. Hey, what up? We back.
Oh my God! Listen, I know I'm such like. It's been, you know, the little thing where you check to see your likes and like people follow. It's been like at least 2 months since I looked at this.
Shame.
That's a goddamn shame.
We're not doing that no more.
I don't want people to ever, because people probably think that bitch Hollywood. I just really don't log on. I'm not trying to be any type of way at all.
She's gonna work on that though. She's getting out that box.
I really am.
She's gonna network with us more.
Both of y'all get closer to the mic. Check this out.
Hello.
I want to follow this person back, but all I can see is her baby hair.
I don't follow people back.
Literally.
Zero post.
I didn't even look at that. See,
yeah, that's an indication.
I'm too lit for this shit. What you said? Her baby hair?
Look, all they posted was a picture of the baby hair.
Don't do that, guys.
It's literally baby hair, and I don't know if that's a wig or her real baby hair.
That's a fake.
And a drawn-on
profile.
eyebrow. I mean, I'm confused.
Post.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Anyways, we back.
Okay,
We got the homie in the building. But listen, before we get back into the many different aspects of the real estate game,
just
off camera, ladies and gentlemen, we was talking about, how men are hunters, and how they are when it comes down to women. I want to play something real quick.
okay.
My man posted this on his Facebook page.
You believe
Hold on. He posted this on his Facebook page, and this is coming from a woman. My man Orlando Craig on Facebook. I mean, what up, buddy? So, I'm going to put this up there so y'all can see it. All right? It says, the caption says, 85% of the world was, hold up, polygon, what the fuck? I can't
Cheaters.
No.
What?
Multiple relationships.
I'm too lit for this right now. Polygynos.
No.
Before the European domination. Okay.
Poly meaning multiple partners.
Now watch what she said.
Polygamous? Is it polygamous? Polygamous?
Well, yeah, it says, it looks like
Polygamous.
It says polygynous. But anyway, don't judge me, y'all.
We not.
You are. You probably the first one to do it. I'm going to play this right now. Check this out, and I want your thoughts.
I do believe, I believe personally that naturally men are not supposed to be with one woman. I don't think that it's a natural thing for men to do. However, like you said, society has shaped us, and if you decide to get into a relationship where you've agreed that you're only sleeping with each other and you're committed to each other, then you should uphold that agreement, okay? But I don't believe that it's a natural thing for men.
Men know that they're not monogamous, or they know that it's not in them. They know this, but because they love this woman, and she's been sold the dream of monogamy. Men are very happy not being monogamous,
I agree with
They're
that.
very happy not being monogamous.
Yeah, I agree with
But
that.
women have been sold the dream of monogamy.
I feel like because social media is such a big thing now, everyone is scared of what everyone else is going to think, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Anyway, what are your thoughts on that?
I think I've taken many biology of human sexuality classes, and I understand why men are not monogamous. But one thing I do understand is men love just as much as women do.
Yes.
Oh,
I agree with that.
Okay?
Sure.
They love it. But they just have to really want it. Women are kind of more nurturing, and the chemicals we produce promote us being with one person just because we're the takers in sexually, and we're nurturing, we're caring, it's different. But men love just as much as women love. But they literally blue balls is a real thing. So they're promoted to have sex and to reproduce biologically.
Right.
Before anything else.
And a lot of the reason why men are having a hard time settling down with one woman is because even though women are sensitive, I believe men are more sensitive.
Very.
Okay.
So they're more sensitive, so they're more protective of who they give their love to, if ever, because they may not trust a woman enough to love them based on the sensitivity level that they have to give love to one woman.
They have to completely
They may not
trust you.
her. They may
they
not
have
trust
to completely
her.
trust you.
And a lot of times,
I think that's
the
overloved
time that
with
men decide to love someone, they've been hurt so many times that it's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, they like it's
from
too
childhood, not having a father, to the mother not knowing how to raise them, to their first girlfriend that they slept with that was a whore. She was a cheater, and then when they're 30 years old, they meet a real woman and they're like, I've been hurt so much, I don't know if I can love you.
Yeah.
And they decide, we're just gonna go ahead.
That's where the
and
dysfunction kicks in.
Get my rocks
Wait,
off,
so
'cause
did
it's
we
a lot
just?
easier.
Did y'all see what just happened here? And very great discussion on it. But one of the main points is that the fact that y'all women are starting to understand the concept that biologically a man is.
He's programmed.
He's
to
programmed
reproduce
in his
with
DNA
multiple
to
people.
just have sex and reproduce. We just really jump right over that. The fact that that's actually a thing.
I believe why do we still, or not we, but women still just kind of like disregard that and still want to go into the whole.
Because they have feelings too, A woman might not want to just have sex with someone that they don't trust.
Listen,
I don't think that's.
But at this point, it's not a trust thing.
I think men are deceiving women and making them think that there's possibly something else in this for you if you let me fuck. And then when men already know that there's not anything else.
It's true.
Men already know, but to get the women like me and Tally, men have to absolutely deceive us. Because if they just be like, look, baby, you fine as fuck. I'm trying to fuck. You smart. You got your own money. Sexy. I'm trying to fuck. We gonna be like, boy, please. That's a waste of my time.
Okay,
but they still want to fuck.
I'm gonna pause you there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot say that a man has to trick me into having sex. He can be in a time in his life where he's not ready to settle down. Mm-hmm. He can have different women. Mm-hmm. But if he's not honest about that, I don't want to do it. But if he told me that up front and I really like you, I might.
I'm not, because it's a waste of my time. Because that's not what I'm looking for.
Right now. But let's say... let's say back when you were establishing yourself as a woman and you're not ready to be married because you're not a whole woman yet.
I've been there.
Why would you want to be with a man and you're not a whole woman yet?
But so this is where Cause always says I'm a different beast. I'm not like a sexually driven person.
Most women aren't.
Wait, what?
No, all women want a relationship before having sex.
That's what they were trying.
No, it's not a train thing. It's not a reproduction thing. Who want to have sex with someone that just want to have sex?
What? Just like you guys are chemically like
you're just trying to get
trained to reproduce.
A woman only gets aroused by their mind. So if you're not feeding them what they want in their mind, body, and spirit,
I can't agree with
that.
Now,
I would respect a man who was honest with me. I would absolutely respect him, and we could continue communication and be friends. But I wouldn't have sex with him because I know I'm a very strong-minded person, so I know that's just not something that I'm interested in.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So that wouldn't happen.
Everybody's different.
Yeah. Everyone's different.
But the main consensus is like how
some women cool with it, and those are the women that men who want to fuck should try to fuck.
No, but see, a lot of people don't be honest because it's not the easy way in. They think
that's exactly what I just said.
They lie about it, that they can get it.
That's what you just saying.
But I think the truth is, if they just told the truth, then the woman can make the choice on if they still want you or not. Because a lot of women don't have a high standard anyway.
Exactly.
So if they just be honest,
they
don't
already
have
fuck
to
them,
do the
Tally.
drama.
But they want to fuck the women who do have high standards because that's the fun. They've been fucking bitches with no standards.
I don't open up a whole can of worms out this motherfucker. And I'm just like intrigued.
Fucking the bitches with no standards. They don't want that. I want her with all the standards.
Wow.
Nobody else is getting to fuck. I want to fuck her.
Very true.
So they have to lie.
There's a lot of F-bombs flying around right now.
Well, I want to have sex with her.
She gets Ziggy.
What? Right. Ziggy, what the fuck did you just say?
I want to have sex. That's what do you want me to say? Fuck or have sex? It's all the same.
Oh, okay. All right. I like fuck better.
He just read that a whole different way because he's a man.
Oh, he thought
exactly.
No.
Did you just say that? Wait a minute. Where's this show going?
Right?
I knew what you meant.
In the toilet.
She said I did that because I'm a man. Look at this fucking shit.
Anyways, he just drew that context.
Listen. Listen. We gonna get back on track. That was fun. I opened up a can of worms.
You did.
Trust me, it is definitely something that we will discuss on a later episode. But no. All right. So back to the real estate thing, right?
You can't go from
That was
That was a bad segue.
That was a sexual break
Yeah,
from
right.
real estate. Now back to the main goal of investment.
if you want to
Right,
have sex
right.
in your own home.
Right. So yeah, if you want to fuck in your own home,
It's
called
you
tally.
actually as a
Called tally.
man could get more by having your own because women
That
love
is the-
stability.
bruh. Hey, listen, if y'all keep walking
A
in and
lot
out that
more.
goddamn door, I'll tell you something. God damn it. Anyways.
This is fun.
Hey, we're at the liquor library,
Yeah.
and I think these nice people want some liquor. You guys need liquor?
Are we in the way?
Oh, okay.
Oh, because y'all
tune in.
can come through.
We're talking about real
Y'all can come
estate.
grab what y'all need.
We're talking about real estate. Do you have a question about real estate?
He said he. Yeah,
Okay.
he said he ain't heard nothing about real estate.
We had a all men cheat kind of break, but we were saying
Black men don't cheat.
What do you guys think?
All men cheat. They're just natural
Black
hunters.
men don't cheat. Right, my man.
It depends on how
My
you
man
look at
doesn't
it.
cheat.
Okay, this is my theory on cheating. Cheating is not really a thing.
It really isn't.
I think
that shit was made up.
monogamy.
That shit was made up.
Monogamy, it depends on the maturity level of the person and the bond that they have with another person. It's going to keep them from looking for sex outside of that relationship. That's what I think.
Or it depends on if that person is whole, where they understand why they're going out looking for multiple women.
Some
or
people might be
men.
whole and just like sex with multiple people and just don't want to be in a relationship.
That's an actual thing.
That doesn't mean
But
they're not
that's not.
whole.
But that's not cheating. That's
Hold on,
just
pause.
Exactly.
Hold on, pause. Hold on.
That's
Let me tell you
a
something right now.
preference.
There is a thing where a man or a woman can want to have sex with multiple
Women are
people.
perfect.
Stop. All right? Because if you won't say that, then when I say black men don't cheat, then shut the fuck up.
Well,
I
me
do.
and Ziggy are perfect.
It's just about a bit. Look, there are men
have
and
you
women.
met
Listen,
anyone that
there
said
are,
otherwise?
Listen, there are men and no, actually, I haven't. There are men and women out there that like having sex with multiple people. That's just a thing, right? But they can actually love just one person and want to be with that one person. That's an actual thing.
So that's like,
But we were society. The European culture has taught us that you have to be married, you have to be one person. Boom, 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 boom. I'm so tired of saying that in our DNA, the kings of old had multiple concubines, had multiple wives. The wives had multiple concubines. Like,
well, it's
come
hard
on.
to speak on that
And it was like, well, that's back
we
in the
don't
day,
know
though.
that. We don't know that way of living.
And then the
Yeah,
term,
because we
Were
were
they
taught.
really happy?
We were taught
Were they
the
really happy
European
with that?
culture.
Was the women
Oh,
happy during
listen,
that
let me tell you
time?
something right now.
Was
Let me
the
tell you something
man
right now.
really
Let me tell you
happy
something.
dealing with unhappy women?
I can guarantee
I don't
that
think so.
they were more happier.
I don't think
think
so. Let me tell you
if
why.
that was the case, people would still be doing it.
First of all, this is how we coined the term.
Oh, but you know how do you
narcissist.
know? You say, wait, hold up. You say that if that was the case, people would still be doing it.
That's
Do you
correct.
know the hard pressed hand of
They
the
just
Christian
lie.
culture,
They
No,
just
no.
lie
the
about
Catholic
it.
First of
culture
all,
that
a lot of
embedded
people-
this shit on our people?
Okay, wait.
Come on, man.
Okay, wait. Let's take it back for a few seconds.
Shit, I thought we was talking about real estate, but now you get me on
Happier.
some other shit.
Happier. I don't think that would make somebody happier. I think to be
Less
honest,
stress is happiness.
I agree. But I think the happiest. I think we are created to love, right? So I think you can have a lot of women and be happy, but if you have that one woman that does it for you, I think you can be very happy.
I literally
with her.
Exactly.
just said the same goddamn thing.
No. You said our kings and queens deserve,
No, before
10
that,
queens
I
and one
said,
king.
I didn't say that they deserve. Well, now you twisting my words. Like, nah, that's not what I said. What I specifically said was back in the day, that's how it used to be. I said the
said they were
European.
happier.
I feel I can guarantee they were
Yeah.
more happier.
I guarantee you they had
before
one that they liked more than the rest of
But
them.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. I
And
said
the
that.
man
I
was
said
probably
they,
happy and the
I
woman wasn't.
literally just sat here and said
They
they
were
have
seven.
men and women that like having multiple sexual partners, but they have that one person that they love. I did not just say that.
Yeah,
But that's
you
the
did.
difference from what she said.
But if you're, but they're not gonna experience that whole like euphoric feeling if they don't focus on that one person.
because in order to get the best out of one person,
Euphoria is a state of mind in which you can put yourself in at any given time.
that's right.
Absolutely
And
not.
that's
All right
where
then.
happiness comes from, yourself. So that's really what it boils down to. The happiest people are the people that know how to be happiest with themselves.
It's a choice.
Wait, hold up.
Period.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, so yeah. You guys are right. You guys are all right.
We're all right.
Yep.
We're women, 2 women, 1 man. We're right. We're perfect, and they're growing.
He knows. He has a very strong female base in his family.
Oh, yeah,
he knows.
For sure. That's why I'm so sensitive. I'm a sensitive motherfucker.
He knows when to just call it quits.
Yeah, for real. You saw I shut the fuck up. But what made me shut the fuck up? Ooh. Okay, forget it. Anyways.
Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. I missed it.
Yeah, you guys definitely missed it. It wasn't for your eyes. It was not for your eyes. It looked good from front view, and then when it turned around, it was horrible from back view. So me just gonna low it.
Me never know.
I said me gonna low it. I low it. Anyways, I don't know. This is why I love this. This is why I love our podcast. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
I love
and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram.
Funny thing is, we was gonna do that before we wrapped up, but you gotta do your damn thing. I love the way
want to follow me on Instagram.
What's her sign? What's her sign?
Taurus.
See, motherfucking
My
Taurus.
mom was a
bullheaded
Taurus.
niggas.
Yes.
Hey, Steve,
Very
you
strong-minded.
you a
He's
lucky
the king.
man.
He's the king.
Yeah, for
Taurus
sure.
are the
Shout out to my
best
man
people
DJ
ever.
Steve-O, man. Love you to death still, mate. You know what I mean? You already know what time it is, man.
Tauruses are very
360
balanced.
DJing.
Real.
Yes.
Tauruses
Because
are
we
very balanced people.
Do a lot of self-evaluating to make ourselves the best.
I like
A lot of
Tauruses.
self-evaluating. But your favorite realtor, Tally Washington. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Right,
and ask
right.
me all your real estate questions.
Right.
I love helping people. I always give back. And you don't have to be my client for me to help you. So if you
this
have
your
any
card?
question, you're more than welcome. No, that's your friend's card. Who wants to be a realtor. If you want to be a realtor and you want to just ask me
bet.
questions on how to do that, I'll give you that information too. I like
never know.
sharpening people and helping.
All right, bet. I mean, we usually do that part at the end of the show, but anyways,
You know,
listen.
that was a break.
But no, real talk. What else can we give the people about this whole real estate game? I mean, we get it. Oh yeah, holla at you, or you know, you
No.
should do
I'm gonna
this,
go
or
ahead and give you some other
We need
steps.
some knowledge up in here.
I'm
We
gonna
need
give
some
you
more
some
jewels before we
straight
wrap
facts.
up.
Some straight facts,
All right,
okay?
Okay.
So the biggest fact is you have to visualize it and create a goal that you want to become a homeowner. That's the biggest thing, because you're not going to go through the steps of becoming a homeowner if you haven't made the decision to. So a lot of people don't do it because they haven't thought about it and don't think they can.
All right. So when you
So-
say, hold on, wait. When you say, see, people out there, I hear this all the time. I was one of those guys that I hear people say, "Oh, you gotta visualize."
Yeah,
man.
it sounds like crap, but
what the
it's not.
fuck?
It's real. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So after
like
you
that.
made the decision and you visualized it and set a goal, it's important to have a job. So your job status, you have to make at least about $30,000 a year to get a home in Florida. That's $200,000. Okay, you want to keep your debt low. When I say debt, I mean car payments. I mean student loans. You have student loans, you have to set a payment to that, or they're going to count 1% of that loan towards your home purchase, and that's going to kill your debt to income ratio. They don't tell you that either, right?
No, they do
Right.
not.
They just think, oh, you got too many school loans, you don't qualify. That's what they tell you.
That's it.
That's what they teach the lenders to tell you. So the thing to know is set a payment plan, $20 a month. You need that in place for 3 months. Straight facts, okay? So you got a job for 2 years, making at least $30,000
Okay.
to get a home in Florida.
Okay.
$200,000. You got your debt low. You paid your car off. You got a low car payment. Something of the sort. You got your student loans intact, where you got a low payment on that. And your credit score. Your credit score, you want it at least at a 640. We want it at least at 680. But you can get one at 640. We have down payment loans. We have down payment assistance. We have all kind of things that lenders can help you with. And it's my job as a realtor to kind of direct you to the right lender, refer you to the right lender. Or you can go through your bank or credit union. You know, it's important to shop around for lenders at the beginning, see what they can offer you at the lowest rate. Right now, they're at like 3.5%. So I always encourage people to get a home now because it's steady going up. It was at 2.9, a record low. So, okay, we got it. So we make up our mind we want to buy a house. We have a job for 2 years making at least $30,000 a year. We have a credit score. You don't even have to have your credit score right to call me. I can help you with that. I have great guys that help with credit, and his name's Michael. He helps a lot of people. He works directly with my lender to help them, so he do have results. He ain't just having you paying stuff to pay it. And then after that, we shop around and I'll find you your home. Typically, it takes 30 days to close on your home once you find the home and put it under contract. So understand that it's not like we find a home, you move in today. No, the loan process has to go through. It takes 30 days. So a lot of people just don't know the process. Educating yourself on the process is the way to buy a home. It's not impossible. It's not magic. It's just setting a plan, getting your job status together, getting your credit together. It's easy to get your credit together. I don't care if you have repos. I don't care if you have bankruptcy. I don't care if you have health care. Anything on your credit is fixable.
All you need to know is you need to make the decision, like Tally said, and have job stability. After that, the realtor can help you do everything.
Right, now, she specifically said have the vision. Now, and I understand you wanted to go ahead and go through what you wanted to, say to the people in them, but I still go back to when you say have the vision. I'm a visual person. So when you say have the, what does that consist of? Does that consist of somebody writing it down and just,
that means seeing yourself in your home.
Whatever the vision is for you.
Your home. You close your eyes and be like, you know what? I can get a home. I can go ahead and make the decision to be a home buyer. Close your eyes and see yourself doing it. And then when you really need a vision board, you can do it. You can do it.
Everybody, real talk, right now. If y'all watching, close your eyes.
Close your eyes
and visualize this. Your home, your new home,
your happy place,
And Tally got you locked in.
I got you.
Hit her up at
I got you.
Your
I have on there, realtor. I make dreams come true, and I work hard to be your favorite realtor. Like, that's why I always say that. I know I'm not everyone's favorite realtor because they don't know me, but by the end of the process, they love me. So that's why I say your favorite realtor, because people always love the education that I bring with buying a home.
Oh, okay.
They hanging out with us.
Okay.
They hanging out
with
us.
hanging out.
I saw her point. I saw you pointing down there. I thought you needed a bottle. I was like, yo.
Because it is the liquor library, guys,
it's the liquor
downtown.
Library, you know what I'm saying?
It's cool out here.
We make it do what it do.
You like it?
The owner is super cool.
Oh, yeah, Sean is a shit, man.
Yo,
shout out to my man, Sean, the owner of the liquor library.
The liquor library. He's a very nice guy, and his facility is very nice. I would definitely be back here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. But listen. Great episode. I'm sure we can go on and on and on, and I'm sure we need her back on the show.
Absolutely,
we need her back because there's some other shit we need to talk about. We're gonna put the real estate back down, and we're gonna bring you on. I need to come up in here with the sneakers, and
I'm down with that.
We gonna
get it. To put them on today. You know what I mean? Word. Always ready to work.
Yeah, for sure. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Cocktails and Intellect podcast. I'm your boy Young Cause, the man that they love to hate, but the shake is saying any fucking way. And we have a beautiful guest here. Tell the people where they can find you again.
Favorite realtor on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Tally, Tallie, Washington.
And I'm your girl, Ziggy.
Hey. Yo, we'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.
Bye.